In TrackMyClass, you can enroll the students in two ways. The first one is through our admission option. So if you go to the admission and inquiry, and if you click on new admission, that brings the student creation form, where you enter the student first name, last name and the middle name, then the parent information or the main contact, email and mobile number. Then you do admission, you select which group and which course and which batch and which section you are admitting the student, and some of the other details about that. And you can also do the additional information about his nationality, the other information is address, joining date, and father and mother informations. So this is a one way. So this will be very useful when you are enrolling a new student. But what about the existing students who are already studying? So it will be very difficult to enter. If you have like 25-30 students, it will be difficult to enter them one by one. So therefore we have an option for importing student in a bulk. So I'll show you how you can do that. So go to the menu, or you can click on the icon in the left right corner. So that expands the all our menu options. So one of the menu is the main group is admission and inquiry. Under the admission and inquiry, we have import students. So you click on import student. It will ask you for which course and which section you want that student to be imported. So we are not we want the student to import for class by class, so that you can do some of the additional details around it. I'll show you how that's done. So for now I'm going to select junior KG. So it's a three-step process. It's very clearly mentioned here. The first step is you need to download the template we have. It's a very Excel template. The second step, you update the Excel document with the student details. Then you select that updated document here. And third step is you can apply some of the fees if you want to apply. For example, like if you are uploading junior KG, existing junior KG students, then you can apply admission or tuition fees which is applicable, and this will automatically apply to all the students who are importing. The other option is you can do that one by one later once students are imported. So it's a very three-step process. So I'm going to download the document. So it downloads the document here. So I'm opening it up. So here you have, it's a very simple Excel template. Only few details are mandatory. All other details you can enter them later. First section is the student information. So you enter the student name, his last name, his gender details, registration number if any, or admission, or if you are affiliated with CBSE or any other board, you can, or any other, like a Cambridge board, you can enter that board registration number. The card ID is an RFID ID, so we also support integration with RFID card readers. So if you have RFID unique ID for the particular student, you can enter that. And these are the email information about that particular student. If the student has an email ID or phone number, you can enter. All otherwise you can not require. Same way you have a guardian or the main contact details. So you can, that's one of the mandatory field, which is the guardian name. Otherwise you can keep them empty as well. Sorry, all other details can be empty. So this is a kind of a complete list is there. but only the ones which are in the red are mandatory, all others can be left blank. So in our case, the student first name and the parent first name, this is the one of the first mandatory fields. So all other details can be entered later. Okay, so I fill in this information. So I already have one a sample document filled in, so with two students. So you have two students information. Now I'm going to step 2. So I select this student which I have created. So here I can select if I want to apply this fees. So I'm going to say yes, I'm going to apply this fees, and you can change the start date, the payment start date if you want. So now you have to click on the import data. So this uploads the files to the server, and you can see that the file is kind of uploaded, and you can see this in progress. There's one more option is about here, that's about disabling the user confirmation, sending emails and SMS. So what happens is when you upload this when you upload these files, student or parent information, it will automatically send the login details to the parents. But there are cases where you don't want to, if you are starting for a very first time, you are not entered all other details. For example, like you are not entered the events, or you are not entered the holidays, or you don't have any other information. Then when the parents log in, they may not get any other details. When they log in, it will be empty. So if you are starting for a very first time, so what we can do is you can disable or delay sending login details, and once you have all these information configured, then you can, in one shot, you can send login details to all the parents later. So I'm going to refresh this page to see whether the file has been progressed. So now can you see here, we have uploaded two file with two student information. It says that it's partially completed, and the successfully one is imported, and one is failed. So we can, if you click on the details link, and it will show you what was the problem with that particular file. So which record was the problem. So it says the line number 3 and the guardian name is can't be blank. So if you go to the file which we currently looked at, so for the second record I have not entered the guardian name, so it's rejected that particular file. So it's even if some of the mismatch, or if the email ID or other details are already taken, then it will give you a error message, so that you can correct and upload. So one thing you need to note it is when you upload them again, so you need to delete the lines with the records which are already loaded. So in this case only the third line is a problem, so you can delete the one. So you need to upload only the records which are reported problem, otherwise it will create a duplicate record. So that's something which you need to take care. So now the first student is imported, and if you go to junior KG and go to these section A, you can see the student is imported. and even the receipts whatever we have applied, even that those things are created that you can go and see. If you go to the payment details, these are the receipts which are already applied for the student, so you can see them, so it's already applied.